fucking refs, man. Absolutely shambolic. The referees in European football, I don't know what, they operate in a different level of understanding to the game. I swear, like, I just feel like I just don't understand football when I watch refs European Champions League. Like, I just don't do the thing. I just don't understand it. Like, what the fuck's got... It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. We've been robbed of 3 points by an absolute absurd decision. Look, I know we probably should have scored another one to seal the game, but that doesn't change the fact that the referee was absolutely abysmal as always. A shocker of a decision that's generally robbed City of 3 points there. I'm not going to sit here and say we're spectacular, by the way, but I think City were definitely the better team, and I think we definitely deserved the win personally. I'm a feeling that City did enough to get the win, but no. Someone blaming Nico Gonzalez in the chat. For one, Nico Gonzalez goes to win a header. He goes to challenge the ball. He's dragged back, and it's barely even like the guy. Dier leans down to get the ball. It's barely anything. It's not even that high a ball, and then he gets the ball in the first place, and Eric Dier heads his boot. It was a really good bit of defending, but referees operate in this weird plane. It's like their little brain just doesn't understand football. I don't understand how they do it, especially in the Champions League. They're so finicky, so fussy, so bloody annoying, man. It's ridiculous. And, like, it's just, yet again, a decision where we just sort of have to sit here and just take it, I guess. It wasn't a high footing, though. I think it was barely high foot. Eric Dier ducks down. It was, like, that high. It wasn't even that high a foot. It's just been given. It's been given because, look, I guarantee you, 30 minutes into the game, Eric Dier doesn't even appeal for that. 100% guarantee it. He doesn't even appeal for it 30 minutes into the game. He just doesn't. Like, no one does. The only appeals exist like only he wants a penalty. He knows it's not. He knows it's not a penalty. It's absolute nonsense. And I'm sorry, I can't. Even if by some stretch some people think it is, it fucking shouldn't be. He's done nothing wrong there. He's got the ball. He's cleared it. And it was a foul on Nico in the first place as well. Absolutely. And then he headbutts his bloody foot. And we get, come on, man. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Spanish referees, yeah, terrible. I don't like, honestly, so bad. I thought Nico Gonzalez was good. I thought he was really good. People were slagging him off in the chat. Get to great, man. I thought he was cracking when he came on. I genuinely thought he had a really good cameo. He came on, he kept the ball really nicely. He was really aggressive. I thought he looked really, really, really encouraging. Genuinely, he had like 30 minutes, completed 50 passes, created a decent moment as well. Won loads of challenges. I genuinely thought he played well when he came on. I was actually thinking, this is a really aggressive little performance for him. But then apparently, it's look, the referees do some of you, by the way, will just back anything a referee does as well. Oh, yeah, they're right. He kicked him. Come on, kick him in the face. He got the ball, barely high. It was ridiculous. And I'm sick of sitting and pretending that football, we have to be a bunch of pussies about these things. You can't do this anymore in the modern game. No, fuck off. Can we just stop being a bunch of absolute pansies? There was nothing aggressive or dangerous about that at all. There isn't. There isn't. There just isn't. And I'm just not having it at all. I'm just not. He's barely anything in that, man. It's like his foot is it's there. It's that level high. It's not even shoulder high. That's not dangerous. They're athletes, his legs. You understand he was doing a fucking Zlatan scissor kick, but he isn't. It's like he's leaning down like that. What's the height you're not allowed to have your head over? What's the difference between Haaland's finish then and that? It's exactly the same thing. It's absolute nonsense. Anyway, anyone here just a rage bait? I'm going to put on timeout because they're just rage baiting. But yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It wasn't a free kick, and it was never a foul. He's bending down I've seen. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. I genuinely think it's ridiculous, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of having to pretend. Look, the overall performance I thought was decent. I thought it was okay. I'm not going to sit here and tell you we were cracking today, but I don't think we deserve to be robbed personally. I know we should have scored a third potentially. We were a little bit wasteful in front of goal, but we did enough. And we're still a team, obviously developing. We're still a team trying to find our rhythm with the new signings and the transition and all that kind of stuff. I actually thought it was a pretty reasonably controlled performance. They weren't creating loads of chances. They had a couple of tiny spells, but largely City kept them at arm's length and were the better side and had big moments. And it should have been maybe, a reasonably comfortable win for Manchester City in the end. I thought we were actually all right, and look, it ended up a draw, and we'll be fine. But we could have been a bit better. But I'm not too concerned with the performance tonight. I actually thought it was okay, and I thought there was some good moments from some good players. And then right now where we're at, if we're unbeaten and we're not losing games and getting mostly wins, and some players are putting in good performances, I'll take it right now. Joe Wiz for the super chat says fuming. Not a pen, not a free kick. Nico played well. I agree entirely. And not a pen, not a free kick. We were robbed twice there. That's Champions League referees for you. They operate in a different planet to anything I know, and I can't be bothered with them. I'm generally sick of having to pretend that they make sense. They really do. Let's just talk a quick positive, by the way. I thought Haaland was absolutely brilliant again. His goals, 52 goals in 50 games. How many this season for Man City now? What are we on right now? He's a stupid footballer, isn't he? Haaland. Haaland is... how many goals has he got for City this season? Is it 10 he's on already now? Stop it, Erling. You're on an absurd run of goals for us this season. He has 11 goals in 8 games for City this season, Haaland. 11 goals in 8 games so far. That is absolutely mad, lads. He's a mad lad, Erling Haaland. Thank you very much, Joe, by the way, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Yeah, 11 goals in 8 games he's got. He's got 3 in 2 in the Champions League, and he has 8 in 6 in the Premier League. That is absolutely absurd. He's got an assist in there too, so he's got 12 goal contributions in 8 games for Haaland. Absolutely ridiculous. And of course, he's got how many for Norway as well? He's got... he's got like 20 goal contributions in 10 games this season in all competitions for Norway and Man City, which is just stupid, absolutely stupid. Joseph Cumber going on hard on the referee again. Says, have we ever seen a referee go to the monitor, stick with the decision? All of them spineless. It's like, it's so performative, isn't it? Like, yeah, they always go to the screen, then like they have to. It's performative, and that's the point. Like, you're just wasting everyone's time. Then if you're gonna go have a look, like, they never change it, do they? Joseph, you're absolutely right. Like, what's the point? I mean, they could argue, well, if the 4 referees in the VAR have told me it's a pen, they're all going to agree, because they're all on the same weird, like, I don't know what they're all just weird. They're all just weird, these guys. I don't like, it's the whole have you ever kicked a ball thing, and I always feel it's a bit reductive, but I sometimes feel it's true, man. Like, have these guys actually kicked a ball? Because it feels like they haven't sometimes. Like, they never actually play football. The referee is such a weird way. And I still think it's mental that defenders have to do that these days. You have to walk around like that. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Joseph, thanks for the super chat, mate. Massively appreciated. But yeah, Haaland, I thought was good. Haaland, once again, absurd level of finishing. He's just a phenomenal footballer. The level that he's playing at right now, the quality of the goals. The first goal is beautiful. Great Guardiola ball dinked over the top, and it's a lovely little looped finish. A great goal. The header's even better. That header, like, honestly, headers are so hard to score. Headers of that quality are just... You could, I think that's like 1 in 10, 1 in 15 level chance. It's really that hard to get the power and to divert it past the keeper. Brilliant, and we should have scored again. Like, you know, Reinders hit the crossbar. Foden, of course, as well. Some good moments where like Haaland could have scored as well for a hat trick. we should have scored again, and we should have won this game 3-1 or something like that. It's not ideal, but I'm not going to lose any sleep, as I was saying, because I don't think it was a bad performance. I think it was just an okay one, and it's a team still developing. I thought Phil was okay. I thought he had some nice moments. Doesn't quite got the way to pass today, unfortunately. Rodri had a decent little cameo. I actually thought Reinders was all right, actually. I thought Reinders was decent today, a little bit better. He should have maybe released the ball a couple of times, but yeah. But Bernardo was poor on the right, by the way. Bernardo just could not get into it. Yeah, Bernardo was not good enough on the right, unfortunately. Doku had a slightly quieter game as well by his standards. We were okay. We were absolutely okay, and we had some players had good performances. Nico Riley, I thought, was the one of the best on the pitch for City. Then we find a stat. I saw a stat about Nico Riley a few minutes ago. He made the most tackles on the pitch, was the most accurate passer, and won the most duels. So there we go. Nico Riley is becoming a really smart, very effective left-back. And a cracking player. So I don't think it's only ourselves to play in JMC. Like, I know you're getting at we should have... I don't think it was like... We should have scored another, but, I mean... I don't think we were on the ropes, and it's not like they were about to score. Like, I understand if that feeling, if we're like, well, they deserve that goal, but I don't think they did. We could have scored another, but they were given another goal. And I think their first goal came out of nowhere from 20 yards as well. Like, I think we've been unlucky tonight a little bit. We scored 2 good goals. They scored an insane goal and a mental goal that should never have been a goal. So, like, I don't think we only have ourselves to blame. I think there's a little bit. I think we can blame other people a little bit. Like, I understand this whole look at ourselves first and foremost, and you're right, but I think as fans we're allowed to actually moan about other things, and I guarantee in the dressing room that they'll be frustrated, but they'll also be frustrated that they didn't score another goal. They'll blame the rest, but then they'll blame themselves, and they'll obviously reflect and improve. But I think we're allowed to be pissed off because it was a performance. I would argue it was a performance good enough to get 3 points. And that, to me, has been taken away from City because the referee's been weird. And, either way, I think we're a little bit unlucky. It wasn't a great performance, but it was good enough. It was good enough. We're going to get... I still am minor encouraged. I keep seeing players having good moments, which I'll take from it, and I think we'll be all right. I actually thought Gonzalez had a really good cameo. I'm frustrated because I actually thought he came on and looked really aggressive. I was like, I'm really enjoying this Nico Gonzalez cameo. There's one bit where he turned away from 2 players, Busquets-esque, and the referee gave us a foul against Gonzalez. It was mental because his arm was like that and it caught someone in the face, but it was never a foul in a million years. Couple of super chats. Olivier Garnier says that wasn't a free kick or a penalty. On top of that, VAR checked the penalty, even though it wasn't an obvious mistake by the referee. I think they've stopped doing the obvious mistake thing, mate. But you're right; it neither should have been given because it's stupid. But yeah, whatever. It's. That's the world we live in these days. Terrible. You're right, mate. We've been absolutely robbed on that front, in my opinion. Another super chat from Joe as well says, nice to see the boys move the ball around well. Nice one-touch passing. Looks like confidence coming back. You've got to get lucky in Europe. You absolutely do. I do think they're encouraging signs, mate. I actually do agree. I think there's some nice football every now and then. It isn't exciting always, and I think there's a lot to improve. But then look at the quality of the players that are going to come back into the side. Marmoush, Shirky, Aït-Nouri, get the solidity of Kusnov back in the defence as well. The way that certain players will get better with time. I think there's an awful lot of positive to take if we want to take them. Thanks so much for super chats. It is annoying. I don't think Mad Hatter said fair that high boot in the pen area will be pen in every European game. I don't even think it was that high. That's why I'm frustrated by it. Like, I understand it was egregious, but and someone said the City coach trying to milk a 1-goal lead. He wasn't clearly wasn't trying to. We created a lot of chances. Like, I'd understand if we sat back and defended, but we created a lot of chances in the second half. We just didn't take them. Guardiola's been talking to the media, so I'll bring his quotes up on screen. Guardiola said, a really good game. We made some decisions and we created a lot of chances. Unfortunately, at the end, we defended an unfair free kick, not perfectly. And we conceded a penalty that Nico touched the ball first, no intention, but it is what it is. Good on you, Pep. Good on you for calling it out. It was an unfair free kick and it was a penalty that he did nothing wrong with. So I think that's the crux of it. And we made some, made a lot of chances. And I thought it was a good game. It was a good game of football. I agree with that. So, yeah, I'm not going to lose any sleep over this. I think it wasn't that bad. Haaland's come out and been like, look at us first. So I actually like that from Haaland. He said, we don't feel good, we don't win, we did something unnecessary in the second half, we didn't play good enough, so we don't deserve to win. I don't know what he means by that, but he said we need more energy. We needed to get out there more as we did in the first half, when we dominated much more. In the second half, they took the lead much more, and I don't think that's good enough. He's right to say that, and I still maintain everything I said, and I still think we should have scored a third goal. I still think we were robbed a little bit, but I think we still coached and played a win. But it didn't happen because of the referee. But I like seeing Haaland come out and go, let's look at ourselves. But this is Haaland stepping into the captain mentality. And I don't think Haaland's saying this publicly in a press conference unless he's given that role again as captain. So I think it shows, once again, have Haaland as captain, demand the higher standards. DGN1, Pep's not stupid. Pep knows if he says certain things that he'll get suspended, because you're not allowed to say the refs made the wrong call, largely. So he's trying to be diplomatic, I would argue. Yeah, I get you getting at Mad Hatter, but like having to not try and clear a ball in case the referee does something mental is harsh at the same time. you know. Haaland said, Nico kicks the son in the face against his penalty. I don't know, though. I didn't see it. So he doesn't know. He just said, well, if you said that happened, that happened. Which is, yeah, it's diplomatic. He should, yeah. Haaland being very honest there. As he always is, Haaland. Any more quotes? Pep said the Man City team was really good, really good. I thought we were decent as well. He said we have a good point, we take it. Think of the next ones. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was a disaster at all. I won't lose any sleep over it, and I think we've got something to build on ahead of Brentford. I think there's positives to be taken, so it'll be fine. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I don't got a lot to say about this, and I'm leaving... I'm losing energy a little bit because I'm still a little bit poorly. But we were robbed a little bit. It was a decent performance, not a great one, but I don't think we were bad. I think we are moving in the right direction. As I was saying on my 5 things learned the other day, progress is going to be bumps. And we'll smoothen out certain things. One of those chances goes in off the underside of the bar. We cruise that 3-1, and no one cares at all. We all go, great job, guys. Let's go home. Even if it ends up 2-1, most people go, we probably could have scored a third. But, you know, it is what it is. Guys, thanks for watching. Give the video a like. I'll catch you in a bit. Bye-bye.